Uh, excuse me. Welcome to the break of dawn. Welcome to the break of dawn. Welcome to Miami. Oh me. Still the baddest, and the damn thing changed. Yo, look. Sometimes some get caught in your throat, child. I have to go out on the record and say that Love and Hip Hop. What y'all looking at? Quick, y'all. Love and Hip Hop Miami is so far. When I think about this past season that went off of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. When I think about this now season of Love and Hip Hop New York. When I think about the past season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, which is about to come back, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. When I think about all those 3 other Love and Hip Hop shows, and I think about Miami this season, I have to say that Love and Hip Hop Miami is now my favorite franchise. Yes. It is. For a long time. What the hell? For a long time. It was Love Hip Hop Atlanta. I think Love Hip Hop Atlanta is everybody's favorite. But then it was Love Hip Hop New Hollywood. But then they started to drop the ball. And so now it's you know, I do like New York. I go back and forth with liking New York and not liking it. But Love and Hip Hop New York is full of just a lot of just unnecessary foolishness and people, everybody trying to be hard and trying to be bad. You know, just thirsty for a check. Clearly, all these old veterans coming back, child, and money ain't kicking in how I used to. But anyway, Love Hip Hop Miami is just giving me everything I need, because I think that Love Hip Hop Miami is just funny. They are funny. They are entertaining. It's good. It takes you through all the emotions, especially this episode. It takes you through all the emotions, darling. And it's just love. They are bringing it this season. Love Hip Hop Miami, and I think that they should keep the whole cast of Love Hip Hop Miami for one more season. I do. It's that good. I'm enjoying every single storyline for the most part. I am. Except for the whole Briscoe thing. I could care less about that. I'm glad he's out. I'm happy. He seems cool as a person, but I'm saying that him trying to get back with his baby moms, and this ship is sailed. Let it go. If the tides was turned and she was in jail, would you wait on her and not cheat on her? Sir, please. So, yeah, but other than that, Love Hip Hop Miami is the business. Okay. Let me see. So I think the opening scene was Chameleon. She was in the studio, dancing, twerking, doing her thing, and then we see Sukihana come in, who is a whole character. Please keep her, Love and Hip Hop producers. Please keep Sukihana with the good motherfucking cat. So anyway, she came in there with some heels that she could not walk in. Poor thing. I don't know why the hell she had them on. She instantly went in there and dropped down on the floor, child. And, Camellia had to pick her sister up. They were talking. It was briefly discussing Alvin. And this is kind of like a trial run for Alvin. But I don't think Alvin realized it. This is Alvin's... Alvin thinks that he is their road manager permanently. But to the girls, this is his trial run or whatever. They're not really sure on whether they can trust Alvin or not. Alvin is everywhere. I saw Alvin on Nene Leakes YouTube show. Alvin is everywhere. He's everybody's friend. Yeah. I do want Alvin to do something with his hair, though. I don't quite know what kind of hairstyle that is. I don't know what's going on. I feel like my hair is thinner around my edges and stuff. And in probably at the top of my head, my hair is thinner than it is like all around the backs and stuff. But anyway, if my hair ever got to a certain point where it like started to recede like really really bad and stuff, and I was starting to get like patches and stuff, I would just be bald. There's always going to be wigs and there's always going to be ways for you to change up your look. And so it's just not that serious, at least for me, to have your own hair. So I don't know why people hold on. I don't know why people hold on to strands that needs to go. Alvin, if you don't get your hair cut, just keep a fade and call it a day. Like, cause it's just like, my God, I don't know what that is with his hairline. It's just, it's doing what the hell it wants to do. And he acts like it's not there, but it is. And it's annoying. So anyway, yeah, so that got on my nerves. But Alvin said, look, I got y'all booked for something, and I got y'all booked for a place, and I'm gonna work this whole thing out. Chameleon and Sukihana is sitting there looking at each other and stuff, and they're trying to trust Alvin or whatever. They also told Alvin that Bobby is coming out on the road with them. Bobby and Alvin, they had their issues in the past. Alvin used to be Trina's assistant, I think, for a long time, child. He rolled hard for Trina, but wasn't really doing what he was supposed to be doing. That's what I talk about all the time with folks. Don't sweep around my front porch if you got all this shit laid out in your yard. You hear me? Don't worry about what I got on over here. I'ma clean up what's over here. You clean up what's over there. So, yeah. So it was just like, okay, child, Bobby can come, yada, yada. Okay, so let's move on to Amada. Amada meets up with Prima Donna, Big Pre. There was the blonde sisters. They look great. And, they were talking and having a casual conversation, just being cool, being girlfriends. Then all of a sudden, here comes Annie. And y'all know Annie is Prima Donna's old homegirl from the hood. She also, Prima Donna also know the tea of Annie being with MJ. MJ is Amara boyfriend, Shay Johnson's brother. So, they're talking, and Annie all of a sudden comes in. Now, Prima Donna did not tell Amada that they were going to have company. So it was kind of an ambush. That was messy. So Annie came in. She was like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" She was like, "Hi, I'm Amada La Negra." And she was just like, "Oh, okay, how you doing?" And Prima Donna was just like, "Yeah, this MJX. This MJX." Just like, damn, Pre. Like, my God, I'm not an ambush kind of person. I don't care for surprises. I'm not that person. If I feel in my spirit it's a good surprise, then I'm fine. That's great. But I'm not really one for ambushes. I don't like pop-ups. Don't just pop up at my door. Tell me, hey, Chase, what's tea? What you doing today? I mean, I was on the toilet. Is that all right with you? Like, I didn't know that you was coming, so. So I just like everything planned out accordingly. I just like everything planned out. Everything I need to know. I need to know what I need to know when I need to know it. And if I fall, if I don't show up on time or whatever the issue is, then it's my fault, then it's my fault. Fine. And I'll do better next time. But I don't like, just anyway. So, Annie, she was talking to Amada, and, she was just like, yeah, well, let me tell you about your man, child. And Amada was just like, wait, hold on, wait a minute. It was gonna maybe possibly turn into a situation. Because Annie told Amada to calm down. But I was kind of on Amada's side in this moment. Because I'm just like, first of all, I don't even know you. Second of all, I came here to have a dinner or lunch, whenever the hell they was eating. I came there to have this with my friend Prima Donna. So I'm already defensive and upset because I want to get up and leave because I don't even know you, sis. Prima Donna didn't even let me know that you was coming, sis. So, I mean, you know, what you mean? But it did not turn into an altercation, thank God. Because that would have been a good one. Annie versus Amada, because Annie looked like it's a hard knock life for Annie. So Annie would have, I know Amada a big thick girl, but Annie looked like she could throw them bows. All my ladies in the house, if you chasing cats and you got some bitch with a matching ass with your thigh high boots and your open toes when you get on the floor, throw them bows. Okay, there's some hood girls. So she ended up telling Amada about MJ just being a scumbag and being lazy as hell and want to sit around like a slab of tuna and not do nothing. You know, said when the going gets hard, when it comes time for me to pay the rent, the light bill, the mortgage, the water bill, the cable, the Wi-Fi, MJ ain't nowhere around. MJ saying they're looking like, what you gonna do? Sheree Whitfield, child. I was like, well, what you gonna do? I mean, hell, I'm dicking you down. That's all I can do. I ain't gonna get no regular job. What you mean? My dream's coming true. Who cares if I get a check every month? Who cares if I get a check every 4 months? I'm bringing something to the table. I mean, I'm dicking you down. I'm giving you a massage. Ain't that enough? So, you know, everything, you know, you can tell that things were just clicking in Amada's head as Annie started to just tell Amada everything that's been going down. Things just started to click in Amada's head. Things was just clicking and clicking and clicking. But she didn't want to give Annie that satisfaction of knowing that you were right and I'm living this, yada, yada, which I understand. So, child, Amada, all dramatic. Amada came home, child. That blonde wig was sitting up high. It was hanging kind of low. It was hanging mighty low. So, Amada came in all slow. She called MJ. MJ was upstairs, child, painting his toenails. And, you know, he started to come down the steps, child. He was like, hey, what's up? What's going on with you? She was like, do you have any idea where I have been, Mimo? Mijo, do you have any idea where I have been? And she was just like, what's going on? She was like, I trusted you. I loved you with every fiber of my being. Amada was giving, child. Amada was giving y'all telenovela. Okay, Amada was giving y'all. Amada must have watched Waiting to Exhale. That scene with Angela Bassett, you know, was getting his clothes up and stuff. Amada was on her acting shit tonight. You hear me? Amada was giving me everything. It was quiet in my house. It was me, my mom, my 2 little cousins, and we was watching it. And we was glued to the screen. Amada was giving a nasty performance. You hear me? Amada is Love and Hip Hop Miami's moneymaker. It ain't Trina. No shade. Trina might bring the viewers because she's Trina. But Amada make them stay. You hear me? So I was just like, Lord. Ooh, y'all saw that. Everybody need to stop talking about, child, what JoJo said, Amada Ball put some roots on her. So everybody need to stop talking about Amada them. Child, you know, the Dominicans and them island folks, child. They be done had my black ass lights out. Boosh. Now that I set the duck, I ain't fooling with that. I'm just playing, y'all. But anyway, child Amada was talking to him, and it started to get wild, and it started to get crazy. Like I said, Amada was giving the best performance of her life. And you know, MJ, he was just like, so you're not even gonna believe everything that I was saying. Amada was just like, everything that girl said about you, I have been living. It is my reality now. I know that you was with her 10 years ago. But that was everything. You ain't changed in 10 years. Everything is happening that she said was going to happen. He was just like, what you mean? I ain't do nothing. You coming at me, yada to the yada. So then all of a sudden we see Amada's mama come out, and MJ goes upstairs. She starts throwing stuff. Amada was just like, don't you break anything in my house now. Don't you break anything in my house. And she said something in Spanish. She was just like, do you understand me? And she put that finger up. Amada put that finger up, and we ain't hear a peep out of MJ. Oh, child, that thing might be true. Maybe Amada did put roots on JoJo last season. Allegedly. I ain't fooling with it. I'm not fooling with the cauldrons. I am not. Amada knows something. She said, don't you ever. Look, y'all saw how the lights went out like that? Child, Amada. I ain't doing nothing but giving a review, Amada. You know I love you, Amada. But yeah, so child, she put that finger up to the sky. Wave your hands in the sky if you feel the vibe. She put that finger up to the sky, and that was a wrap. We, peep out of MJ. Amada mama went up there. She was actually kind of trying to soothe the situation. She was just like, MJ, you need to calm down. It's a lot of stress and stuff on Amada because I even depend on Amada. So it's a lot, but you also depended on Amada. He was like, I've been on my own since I was 15 years old. He was giving a good performance as well. It was just like, I've been on my own since I was 15 years old. Anybody ever gave me nothing. I work hard. I'm a good dude. I love that woman. I love her. Amada downstairs crying. They was giving her water, taking off her lashes, taking off her wig, popping off them nails. And all of a sudden, we see MJ come down the stairs with a suitcase. He said, I love you, Amada. You mean the world to me, and I ain't gonna never give you up. Ever. I'll be outside. Shit. I'm scared to fall in love. If I fall in love with MJ, I don't know. I don't know how. Oh, God. I ain't got time for this crazy shit. I really don't. Poor bottom. MJ, he went over there hooping and hollering, talking to Shay, child. Shay was just like, look, Andy, I came back into the picture 10 years ago, child. He was just like, look, you got to fight for your girl. If you really love her like that, you got to fight for her. But at the same time, she got to fight for you too. And that is very true. But once again, in the words of Sheree Whitfield, MJ, what you gonna do? So I don't know. We're going to pray for him. Do y'all think Amada should get back with MJ? Do y'all think that everything Annie said about MJ is true? What y'all think? Okay, let me see. So we get back to the there was a scene with Joy and Trina. Trina's mother is from the Bahamas and stuff, and Joy wanted to take a trip down there to the Bahamas as like a remembrance of Trina's mother. I think her name is Nessa, so I guess Vanessa. And Trina's just not ready to deal with that yet, which I understand. But she said she might go. She was like, you know what? If I go, we're gonna bring Bobby, and we're gonna bring Trick. Joy did not want Trick to go. Because I guess Trick just gonna try to flirt with Joy the whole time, which probably. And she's just not feeling Trick right now. I mean, my God, 15 years of laying down with a tree monster, you would get tired of it too. Yeah. Oh God. Okay, so let me see. What's that mean, y'all? Yeah, probably. I'm sorry. Shit. Okay. Trick is rude anyway, so that's why I don't care much. He's rude. Let me see. This whole time I was just sitting there looking at Bobby's face. I don't know why Bobby told them people to make him look like Maleficent. I would have never chosen that as my inspiration. I mean, Maleficent is fierce. She is for the TV screen, for a character. But somebody walking around with them pointy ass cheekbones in real life, I mean, my God. That's how Bobby face set up. And Bobby, there was nothing wrong with your face. Bobby's always been adorable to me. And there's nothing wrong with Bobby's. I don't know why he told them people to make him look like Maleficent. You're too young for that, Bobby. And then you actually get much older, you got to get more and more work done because more and more just natural, beautiful aging. A few lines and a few creases, a few beauty marks. You know, a few things is gonna start to happen naturally. And child, babe. Okay, so Alvin had rented a van for the girls. Sukihana, which is the most hood of them all, ghetto of them all, I would think. But Sukihana was acting completely bougie on this trip, and I was like, my lord. So anyway, Alvin booked them a gig. They all in the band. Hood Brat, Sukihana, Chameleon, Alvin, and Bobby Lights. So they pull up to this dirtbag hotel. I mean, it did look awful. I ain't even gonna front. Just Sukihana, as soon as she got out, she ran into traffic trying to get hit like a deer. I said, Sukihana, if you don't get your ass. Child, they went into the room. It was allegedly roaches in the building. Apparently there was bed bugs. It was moments. Chameleon and Sukihana was not feeling it. Sukihana said, I worked too hard for this, and you might do, sis. But I think that people, I think that a lot of these celebrities on these shows, or I don't think they get that they're not like celebrities. I don't think they get that. It's like, yeah, people know you. Yes, you're popular. Yes, y'all are that girl and talented and all that good stuff. But you're not. But there's levels to superstardom, if you will. And unfortunately, you'll get there. But unfortunately, you girls are not at the top of that mountain, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that you're not as talented, because sometimes the people that's up under here is more talented, but you're not. You know. Okay. So I was just like, well, I mean, this is all y'all can afford. Did y'all pitch in to give Alvin some money so that y'all can stay at a better hotel? So, okay, we'll stay at the motel. Hell. Now, Alvin, he could at least got them to the Motel 6 or something. I mean, but I think that was just staged for the cameras. But, I you know, people do live there. You know, you got to do what you got to do at sometimes in life. So yeah, but they weren't feeling it. They went wherever they went. I mean, I don't know how they found another hotel, but they went wherever they went. Hood Brat stayed. Hood Brat was just like, look, I'm sick of my sister arguing at me. I gotta get my niece and nephew on up out of her house before she throw them out. And you know, I'ma stay. I'm sleeping with the bed bugs tonight. Hey. So Hood Brat stayed. Okay. So we get to the little showcase, child. It's some redneck bar. Just white and trashy. Can we be honest? Okay. Just some redneck bar out in the woods some damn well. They probably see black people once a year. So, they came in, child, and Chameleon, she didn't care. She probably had a few drinks. She was like, child, I'm ready to perform. What's up? Some white lady was all up on her, child. She was smacking on the butt saying, period. It was so funny. It was those girls was really funny, really entertaining. That group of people. Sukihana, she sat down to eat and she was like, I'm not performing. It was like, Suki, you got to perform. She was like, child, I'm not performing. Okay, so there was a bug in Hood Brat drink. Or something. It was a lot that was going on. So Hood Brat, she went out there and performed first. She did her song. I liked her song. But you know, white folks ain't used to that. And Hood Brat saying nigga in every single word she was saying, and so was the other girls. So it was a lot for them to handle, even though they say it, I'm sure. And you know, Hood Brat did her thing. They clapped for her, but not really. I was like, oh, that was a little rude. Hood Brat was actually the one that was just a team player, more so than Chameleon and Suki. So Hood Brat was just down for whatever. She was like, okay, let's go, let's do it. Stop complaining, let's do it. We've been paid, let's do it. So yeah, but then next who went was Chameleon. Chameleon had on a sparkly gold outfit, and she got up on the tables twerking and doing her thing, and you know the people loved that child. They started twerking with her. And then lastly, they had to drag Chameleon they had to drag Suki from the chicken wings she was eating, and she ended up going up there and performing, and you know it was good as well. So overall, they had fun, and you know it was entertaining all the way through. It really, really was. This was a really entertaining episode. Good moments, bad moments, sad moments, funny moments, hilarious moments, and Love Hip Hop Miami is definitely doing it. Is there anything else I want to talk about? No, I think that's it. I like this little group of folks, child. Sukihana, Chameleon, Hood Brat, Bobby Lights, Alvin, and the Chipmunks. I enjoyed it. I really did. With that said, I am Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at It's Kings World on Instagram and Twitter. At It's Kings World. Wait. At It's Kings World 89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. There we go. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.